Welcome to Victor Videos. I'm Dave Dobbins.
Hi, I'm Lavila Kraft.
She's Lavila Kraft.
I am, all day.
All day long.
Yes.
Thanks for being with us today on our show. We've got a lot of new videos for him this time, Lavila.
Yeah, we do. We have a variety. So what we suggest is that if you know someone that's not familiar with Christian music, please pop in a tape because this is going to introduce them to a lot of different styles of music.
That's right. On today's program, we've got styles. We've got folk, we've got pop, we've got inspirational, we've got adult contemporary, and a little bit of traditional gospel. So a little bit of everything.
And in addition to that, we have some pretty nice videos,
That's
too.
right.
So,
all new ones for you, too.
Yeah,
So let's
so
get
what's up?
started. We're going to start out with a little bit of kind of a folk kind of a sound. This is The Cry, and I know everything about you. No. I know everything about you.
You do?
I noticed you didn't clean your room last week.
Lie.
And Anointed, and this is called The Call. This is one of my favorite ones from Columbus.
I am a cleaning lady. I clean all the time.
Well, I noticed it was. We'll be back. Now, tell me about that. I heard Johnny.
Asking yourself, will he forgive one more time if I fail? And each time you fall, look to the sky. Won't change my love for you, it won't change my mind. Lift your head up, you will always be mine. Grace for you, last until the end of time. I know everything about you, I know what you say.
call. I am laying down my all. No turning back, moving straight ahead. I'm on the right track, and it's all for the sake of the call. Woo. Well.
Yeah. It was on a day like no other.
Seeing your face when I discovered
My life was no longer my own, but yours. But then I heard you say, go and tell them
to open your heart.
let me in, and I will supply your every need.
Then I cried, but I don't know if I can do it. You will find your strength in me. Only believe. Then I said, what if I fail? I just couldn't take it. You said, I have given you my ability for the sake of the call. I am laying down my all. No turning back, moving straight ahead. I'm on the right track, and it's all for the sake of the call.
Sister, let me encourage your heart.
Brotherly, don't behind and stay your bar.
Know that he's with you, yes, he's there all the time. Oh, yes, yes, yes. You may feel like you can't go on any longer.
Though you are weak, remember he's stronger.
Through him, you can do most anything.
You might cry, but I don't know if I can do it. You will find your strength in him.
Only believe.
You might say, what if I fail? I just couldn't take it. He has given you the ability for the sake of the call. Will you lay down your all? No turning back, moving straight ahead. Stay on the right track and risk all for the sake of the call. Daily I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of God in Jesus our Lord. For the sake of the call, I am laying down my all. No turning back, moving straight ahead. I'm on the right track, and it's all for the sake of the call. He's calling you, and he's calling me. Lay down your all. No turning back, moving straight ahead. Stay on the right track, and risk all for the sake of the
Good afternoon, officer. My license and registration. Cheeseburger? It's hot out today, huh, officer? Maybe my tail light's out.
Shouldn't you be carpooling?
I guess you're right.
I guess I am.
Carpooling can save up to 600,000 gallons of gas a year. This message sponsored by Ad Council and EarthShare.
Thanks for watching Victory Videos. I'm Dave Dobbins. We'd like to hear from you today. Tell us which videos you'd like to see on Victory Videos. If you have a prayer request, just drop us a note. Or if you need some information about Victory Videos, write to us at Victory Videos, Post Box 3292, Cincinnati, Ohio 45201. That's Victory Videos, Post Box 3292, Cincinnati, Ohio 45201.
You need a helping hand.
Hey, you! You fellas must be strangers around here. I better straighten you out.
Something wrong, officer?
You just happen to be violating Section 17B, Article 4. That's all that's wrong.
The safety belt law. Oh, we never wear safety belts. We're dummies.
Now, look, you happen to be talking to the law. Don't you get smart-nosed with me.
How are we gonna pay for this? We're always broke.
Let's get that vehicle out of here.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.
I was born as a child of Adam.
Hey, welcome
For the
back.
Of the call.
They're cool, aren't they?
Anointed.
But you got to work on that groove.
Down, Mom. That's good.
You know who else is groovy?
Who's that?
What's this guy's name coming up?
Grover?
Grover. I
Grover
think he is
Levy.
cool. I really do. I mean, he kind of puts me into mind of Buddy Holly or something
Yeah,
like that.
kind of buddy thing.
Buddy Holly.
He was a school teacher and kind of got called out of school teaching into the ministry, and we keep seeing and hearing more about old Grover Levy. So I'd say it's time we need to check out another
out the
new video
video.
from Grover. There is a life. There is a life.
And let's get some of them glasses.
Yeah, let's get some.
See if they look good on your shape.
She's really getting punchy.
Watch this video.
Life. I was born as a child of Adam, and every day I feel the pain within my soul. Brought into the world a lifeless vessel, fighting a faithful foe. The things I do not want to do, I do best. The things I want to say are rarely ever heard. It's like a fountain with no water flowing, a touch without a nerve. But there's a life that's higher than a mountain. There's a life that's deeper than the sea. There's a life that I'm dying, making home to. And there's a life flooding over me. There's a life flooding over me. My existence was an unawareness, one wild wasteland of never-ending pain, till I ran into the rushing river that broke right through the veil. And there's a life that's higher than a mountain. There's a life that's deeper than the sea. There's a life that I'm dying, making home to. And there's a life flooding over me. There's a life flooding over me. There's a life flooding over me. There's a life higher, there's a life deeper, there's a life I'm dying, making home to. There's a life that's higher than a mountain, there's a life that's deeper than the sea. life that's higher than a mountain. There is a life that's deeper than the sea. There is a life that I'm dying, making home to. There is a life flooding over me. There is a life flooding over me. There is a life flooding over me.
Back on Victor Videos. That's Grover, man, my man Grover. Now, did you
And
notice that
not
there?
only that, there was Elvis
Elvis?
and Paul McCartney
And who
from
was
the
the guy-
Magical Mystery Tour.
That's right. You got that right.
I've been corrected 3 times.
And who was the guy with the moon playing drums?
Keith Moon.
Keith Moon from
Yes.
The Who.
Yes. Who?
That's right. So it's sort of a little symbolism there in a comedic kind of a way, but I like Grover seems to really have a passion.
Yes, he does, and I'm so glad he's not in the public school system. No, I'm only kidding.
All right.
I'm only
So we're looking at different styles of music today, right?
Yes,
so
we
what's up
are.
next, Angela?
We're going to hear from the Oslo Gospel Choir, and this is a European group. They're from Norway, and it's kind of interesting that we had so many of our Christian artists go to Europe to start these summer circuits, you know, where they do the festivals, similar to what we do with Cornerstone and Ichthus and all those. And they're inspiring these groups to combine over there, and now they're doing great. Like
That's
this
right.
Oslo Gospel Choir they've gone platinum and gold on many of their recordings, and it's just fantastic.
That's right. Well, and they kind of got their start at the 1994 Winter Olympics over there, and then got hooked up with Andre Crouch and recorded their very first one. And we're going to hear from it right now. It's a little profile of the Oslo Gospel Choir, followed by "He Will Never Stop Loving Me."
Oh, and that's a cool video.
Oh, check it
Pay
out.
attention.
You're feeling a little empty today. Check this is just for you on Victory Videos.
Taxi driver. Check it out, everybody.
From the land of fjords, mountains, and glaciers comes a sensation Europeans are already well aware of. The Oslo Gospel Choir. These dynamic young singers attract sellout crowds wherever they perform. Their 4 European albums have all gone gold or platinum. Their 4th album, Get Together, even won a Dove Award for Best International Project in 1993. This spring, the Oslo Gospel Choir will be featured on Billy Graham's Worldwide Crusade in Puerto Rico.
So if you lost direction, stop. Just look out, 'cause he's high. He's high.
Now, their unique blend of traditional gospel music and contemporary church choruses are available to Americans with their new reunion album, Get Up. This project, co-produced by gospel great Andre Crouch, captures the energy of their live performances and the essence of their unique gospel sound.
Get up, get up. If you really care. Ooh, you gotta help somebody. Help somebody. Help somebody who's crying out. Help somebody who's crying out. Yeah. Oh, you gotta help somebody. Help somebody. Don't be ashamed. To lift your voice.
The cities are full of people who hurt and feel unloved, who long for someone to talk to, who long to be loved. We are surrounded by so many people, and yet we often feel totally alone. Still, there is one who is always there for us, who loved us and continues to love us, who will never stop loving us.
He will never stop loving me. He'll never stop loving me. All my sins He washed away on Calvary. He will never stop loving me. He will never stop loving me. He'll never stop loving me. All my sins He washed away on Calvary. He will never stop loving me.
By His power, by His grace, I'll be protected all of my days. He sees the sparrow, He knows the land. He loves me just the way I am. I know
He will never stop loving me.
my Lord won't stop
He'll never stop
loving me.
all my sins He washed
My
away
sins
on
He washed away.
He will never stop loving me.
My soul's rejoicing, my heart will sing, not knowing what tomorrow may bring. But should I stumble, should I fall, I know His love unchanged shadow. And I know
He will never stop loving you.
my Lord won't stop.
Never stop loving
'Cause He gave His Son
all
for
your
you.
sins He
All
washed
your
away
sins
on
He washed away.
He will never stop loving you.
He will never
Never stop loving you.
no, my Lord won't stop.
Loving you.
Oh, 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 my Lord will never,
Never stop loving you.
loving you.
Stop loving you. He will never stop loving you.
He will never stop loving you. So I know
He will never stop loving you.
my Lord won't stop.
Never stop loving
'Cause He gave His only Son
all
for
your sins He washed
your
away
sins.
on
He washed away.
are a fellowship with 34 different people, and of course we argue and we quarrel, but we have this thing in common. We all believe in God, and that binds us together. It don't depend on my feelings or my my everyday life. It's something that's there, and it's constant, and it's sort of a basic thing that goes along with everything I do.
On my way to heaven, I will. On my way to heaven. Ooh. On my way to heaven, Jesus. On my way to heaven. On my way to heaven.
It's strange to come to another country and to perform and then leave and go back home. And when we come home, we always get a lot of letters from a lot of people. They tell us stories about how the gospel music and how our music has meant something to them in their difficulties. And to us, that's the kind of feedback that is most important to us, because it tells us why we are doing this.
I don't know, I'm missing something there.
This is New Guinea.
It's so powerful.
I don't see it.
I'm having an out-of-decade experience. I was walking and came upon a fountain which bore the sign, "Don't drink the water."
Do you
And
get
the beggar
this?
carries a
Isn't
sign
it
saying, "I'm
fantastic?"
blind." What does this poem mean to me? It's like a collage of images.
Let's
and
face it,
sounds.
not every cultural activity appeals to everyone.
Finding an oasis.
So we're giving you something everyone likes, a choice. That's why 23,000 arts and humanities groups are inviting you to find something you can get excited about. Just call for a free brochure about what's going on in your community.
I think I'm getting into this.
They're tuning up.
The arts and humanities, there's something in it for you. There's a lot going on in your community. For a free brochure on how to get involved, call our toll-free number.
Tired of the same old TV programs? Then you need to check out Victory Videos. Hi, I'm Dave Dobbins. Join me and Lavila Craft for an hour of the best in contemporary Christian music videos, entertaining yet thought-provoking conversations and interesting interviews with today's top Christian recording artists. All of this and so much more can be found right here on Victor Videos. So what are you waiting for? Victor Videos is your choice for today's Christian music.
Why don't you come up here, Pumpkin?
What are you doing, Larry?
Well, Vince, I've asked my pumpkin to sit on my lap to prove a point.
And what is that, your Larryness?
Even if we fasten our safety belts, even if you hold on tight, even if you were watching the road, in a crash, your pumpkin will be nothing but a squash.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Use child safety seats.
We love that little pumpkin to pieces.
Welcome back. Wasn't that a cool video? You know what? I really like the way they shot it like real people, the way the camera was angled at the taxi cab driver and it looked out at everyday people just like me and you who are hurting and they need help, and you know what? Jesus is right there for us.
That's right.
He never stops loving us.
And a lot of people may see that and feel just like those guys in that video. Maybe you feel a little bit lost, and that's a great thing about Christian music videos, that it's a reminder, just to remind you that He really is there, and He'll never stop loving you no matter what you've been through, where you've gone. So it's real neat what's happening in Europe. I think we're going to see a lot more of the groups are going over from America, and a lot more of those groups like Jerusalem from Sweden coming over, and Hoi Polloi from New Zealand, the Newsboys, Rebecca St. James.
It took him a month to figure out how to say hoi polloi.
Don't tell them that.
Sorry?
Okay. You can tell them that.
Okay.
All right, well, up next, we're giggly today. Up next, we're going to look into pop.
Pop.
We said we show
What
you a
about
lot of
pop?
different styles.
I like Coca-Cola.
No, this is
Pepsi.
pop music reveal.
Okay.
And we're going to feature two different videos. The first is a new girl named Gina, who's just kind of getting started in music, and her video called Eternity, followed by Benjamin, who's one of the Gaither boys.
I want to say something.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Gina, it was so surprising to hear that voice come out of her face.
Yeah, she's really
It just doesn't seem like it matches, does it?
enjoy it.
But she's good.
That's right. And Benjamin, and this is called Till We Turn. Till we turn over and fall over off the back. It'll be so tight.
Turn over like a sword. Yep.
Not about money, not about toys, not about the clothes you wear just for the boy, not about fancy houses and things, not even about the way people look at you, not about climbing up to the top of the ladder of success like everyone wants, not about having your name up in lights. It's all about to give him praise to Jesus. Nothing you will do will match the destiny that called you. Shop around and then you found that nothing satisfied. Once a dream, too extreme, racing to the edge. Now you see eternity. Not about business, not about fame, not about the price you pay for living the day, not about using up all your time, only to find you have no peace of mind. You talk about satisfaction and fun, on the move and on the groove and always on the run. Feeling good is all you have on your mind. Pleasure only lasts as long as you're alive. Nothing you will do will match the destiny that calls you. Shop around and then you found that nothing satisfies. Once a dream, too extreme, racing to the edge. Now you see eternity. Nothing you will do will match the destiny that calls you. Shop around and then you found that nothing satisfies. Once a dream, too extreme, racing to the edge. Now you see eternity. You see, I heard me say I am living in a fantasy world. Say I'm living in a fantasy world. Gotta have all those things to be happy. But I am here to say I am not a material girl. In a material world. The only thing that matters to me is something inside that only he can see.
T-E-R-N-D-Y. I tell you why, because he died. Not for the stuff that fades away, but for a love so true that was meant to stay. Let's see. It's not an ordinary measure. Rule of thumb, know where to store your treasure. Where's that at? Not 6 feet deep, just look up to heaven, that's where you'll reach. A multitude of blessings, watch heaven unfold. All things added and riches untold. Not your will, but God's be done. He's the one, he's the son, for the price you gotta run. So don't dream, seek, chase, then settle for the ever impressive, the perishable metal. We gotta live this life the way it's meant to be. We gotta seek the prize we call eternity.
Nothing you will do will match the destiny that calls you. Shop around and then you found that nothing satisfies. Once a dream, too extreme, racing to the edge. Now you see eternity. Nothing you will do will match the destiny that calls you. Shop around and then you found that nothing
It's easy to say, as so many do. My faith is secure and I'm making it through. We all like to think that we're strong, no matter how weak. So we trip on promises, fall on our goals, hold it inside so nobody will know how human and helpless and hungry for love we can be. Still the eyes of grace and mercy see. Until we turn from the world we see, until we turn to the page that reads, in all things God is working faithfully. But we just can't see that until we turn from fear to trust, until we see that we're just blessed. But for His breath He is waiting patiently until we turn. The things that appear to unaided eye can lead to despair unless we realize the things that are certain and true can't always be seen. The promise of God is established and true. The things that He said are the things He will do, but for reasons that only He knows, we're called to believe. The truth lies hidden strangely until we turn from the world we see, until we turn to the page that reads, in all things God is working patiently. But we just can't see that until we turn from fear to trust, until we see that we're just dust. But for His breath God is waiting patiently until we turn.
Back on Victor Videos, and that was music from Benjamin, a little bit of kind of a pop rock sound. And we're talking about different styles of music today. And up next, we're going to look at more of a kind of an adult contemporary sound. But I don't know what to call him because he's new. Because you can't say his name.
Scott Cripane.
Been practicing.
No.
Well, what can you tell us about new artist Scott
I know
Cripane?
that he is from Washington, and that he was musically inclined ever since he was a really young child. And his parents helped develop that because they gave him piano lessons forever and ever. So when he said that his people that he sort of sponged from were people like Billy Joel, and I can't think of anybody else who it was.
There's a few
but,
others.
Yeah, there's a few others. But
Michael W. Smith, he says,
yes,
was an
that's what it
influence
was.
of his.
And the guy's got some great talent.
Strong
he really
writer,
does.
LaVille. It really is. And this is a guy that studied at the University of Washington, but left after 2 years and went to Los Angeles, attended Grove School of Music, and then kind of ended up, as they all do, into Nashville, hooked up with Charlie Peacock. And this is what we've got so far on a new artist, Scott Crepane, as we check out a little profile on him and his videos. Sometimes he calms the storm.
Powerful video.
This is great.
This is really good.
Videos, check it out.
I need to have the storm calmed a lot.
Yeah.
I think my main strength as a songwriter is on the music side. That's always come easier ever since I was a kid. I've heard melodies in my head, things like that, went around singing them, whistling them, humming them, whatever. And so the music side comes very easy. It's tough sometimes because I feel like lyrically I have a lot that I want to say. I want to be open, I want to be vulnerable, I want to be honest about what's going on in my life. But the lyrics sometimes are way harder to write. I was born in Puyallup, Washington, about 35 miles south of Seattle, with a couple older brothers and an older sister. There's a 15-year gap in there, so I was basically raised as an only child. Because I grew up as a piano player, I wanted to play something. When I was learning songs, I searched for piano stuff. And so guys like Billy Joel and Elton John, and as I got into my later years, Michael W. Smith are big influences. And when I started to hear that there was a personal relationship there, that Jesus was not only God that became man, but he was my friend, and I could have a personal Lord and Savior, that was something I needed to hear. And that was something that really touched me. And so when I was 17, up at a Young Life camp in Canada, I gave my life to Jesus and said, hey, God, you can do what you want to do with this life. All my days came out of a lunchtime meeting with a lyricist named Doug McKelvey. We were talking about ideas and things that I'd like to say and what stuff that was on my heart. And he pulled out a lyric that I really felt captured some of that, and the title was All My Days. And I just thought it was a great idea because the lyric on that is all my days, basically, I've screwed up a lot, but all my days, God has been so faithful. You've been so faithful to me in all my days.
All my days I've been so foolish. All my days I've run so far, but all my days you've been so faithful. You never left me in all my days.
Sometimes He Calms the Storm was a song I had to learn for an ASCAP pitching session. And I learned it for a friend to play it and pitch it there. And I think it was that day when I kind of fell in love with the song. Sometimes God calms the storm in our lives, but other times He lets the storm go on around us, and He will just calm us. And so I really feel that was a gift from God via Tony Wood and Kevin Stokes.
Sometimes He calms the storm with a whisper, peace be still. He can settle any sea, but it doesn't mean He will. Sometimes He holds us close and lets the wind and waves go wild. All who sail the sea of faith find out before too long how quickly blue skies can grow dark and gentle winds grow strong. And suddenly fear is like white water pounding on the soul. Still we sail on knowing that our Lord is in control. Sometimes He calms the storm with a whisper, peace be still. He can settle any sea, but it doesn't mean trial that we pass through in life. Though we're shaken, we cannot be pulled apart from Christ. No matter how the driving rain beats down on those who hold to faith, a heart of trust will always be a quiet, peaceful place. Sometimes He calms the storm with a whisper, peace be still. He can settle any sea, but it doesn't mean He will. Sometimes He holds us close and lets the wind and waves go wild. Sometimes He calms the storm, and other times He calms His child. Sometimes He calms the storm with a whisper, peace be still. He can settle any sea, but it doesn't mean He will. Sometimes He holds us close and lets the wind and waves go wild. Sometimes He calms the storm, and other times He calms His child. With a whisper, peace be still. He can settle any sea, but it doesn't mean He will. Sometimes He holds us close and lets the wind and waves go wild. Sometimes He calms the storm, and other times He calms His I hope that the honesty comes through the music. I hope there's a vulnerability there. I don't want to be afraid to talk about anything, because if I've gone through it or if somebody else is going through it, it's real. It's something that's either touched their lives, it's hurt their lives, a crisis they've been through. I don't want to be afraid to talk about that. Sometimes He calms the storm, and other times He calms His child. A lot of times we try to put God in a box, try to figure out what He's going to do or how He's going to do it. That's why I love the title, Wild Imagination, because God has a wild imagination. He does things in ways we would never expect, or things we'd never dream of. God has a wild imagination that work in ordinary lives. Come and see. Come and be surprised. It's a wild imagination at work in ordinary lives. God has a wild imagination. Come and see. Come and be surprised. There is a wild imagination at work in ordinary.
Tommy wants to design bridges when he grows up. Maybe he'll design one that you'll use. Now, would you like this free booklet of simple ways you can help improve his education? Call 1-800-96-PROMISE.
Don't tell him you love him.
You're watching Victory Videos. Hi, I'm Dave Dobbins. Join me in La Villa Craft each week as we bring you the very best in today's contemporary Christian music videos. Victory Videos is your source for all of your favorite artists, including Stephen Curtis Chapman, DC Talk, and For Him, just to name a few. Great music, entertaining yet thought-provoking conversations, interesting interviews with today's top Christian recording artists. The mixture makes Victory Videos a powerful and exciting program to watch. Tell somebody today about Victory Videos.
Billy wants to work on airplanes someday. Maybe one that you fly in. Now, would you like to call for this free booklet of simple ways to improve his education?
What happens after a crash doing 30 with no safety belt?
A face-off. You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.
Behold the cross that Jesus bore.
Boy, that is a powerful video, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
You know what I just love about that? Because there's so much truth in it. we live these lives that are just so crazy and hectic, and we're influenced by things that we don't necessarily need to be influenced by, and there's just so much turmoil in all of us. I know that you feel it too, and it's just comforting to know that even with all that craziness going on around us, God is in control, and He can calm you from here.
From the inside.
From here. Yeah.
I see that from the heart of Scott Gripain as he writes. He's got a couple of other good ones. Maybe we'll play if he makes a video of them. But you need to check out this artist. He's a guy to watch.
It's kind of like a Holy Ghost hug.
Yeah, he's really, really telling the true heart of God.
Yeah.
And up next is a guy, too, that you're talking about going through hard times. Maybe you might be in a place where, you really need to hear from the Lord. And nobody says it better than Ray Boltz. And he is the storyteller of storytellers. Up next is a brand new video from him, as they all are in today's program. This kind of covers the inspirational sides. We're featuring different kinds of music. And this is called Behold on Victor Videos.
We know it's a good one if it's from
Behold the cross that Jesus bore. Behold the crown of thorns that He wore. Behold the price that Jesus paid. The glorious sacrifice that He made. Behold, oh behold, Jesus Christ the Lord. Behold, He is the one that we behold the tomb where Jesus lay. Behold that stone, it's been rolled away. Behold His resurrection power. Why He lives again. Yes, He lives this hour. Trumpet sound, the saints of God, their glory bound. Oh behold, Jesus Christ the Lord. Behold, He is the one that we adore, and we adore you, Lord, and we adore your name, and we lift up our hearts in praise, and we adore you, Lord, and we adore your name, and we lift up our hearts, lift up our hearts in praise.
Back on Victor Videos, and Ray Boltz, the guy who, as I said before, sets it up. Well, if you've seen today on our show, just so many different styles of music, how God uses the palette to create and paint so many different kinds.
Oh, isn't that nice? I love to talk artist talk. No, but really, I was so surprised when I was introduced to Christian music several years back. There was so much variety, and there was something out there to appeal to everyone's taste. So please, if you did videotape this, show it to someone who's not been introduced to Christian music, because there's a message there that they're going to feel, because God prepares that heart for that, you know?
There's a message in the music. And we'd like to thank you for being with us. We're here each and every week for you. Don't forget, as Vila says, tell your friends about us, because we're here to present the love of Jesus to you every week. Until next time, it's Dave Dobbins.
And Lavila Kraft.
Remember to love somebody today with the love of Jesus. We'll see you next
time. Bye-bye. Bye.
Can I show my suspenders now, Mom? I've got a lot to